All right, so I kind of wanted to do a stream from my PS5 just to see how it would look on my Twitch channel. This is Prison City. It's a new 2D sort of action platformer, very similar to Bionic Commando, um, a little bit of Contra. It's sort of a run and gun game, and I'll get into some of the details once I start playing it. But I picked it up at the start of the new year. It came out last year. It came out late last year, I think, and I just couldn't make time for it. But it looked really cool, so I really wanted to check it out. And just to be a little bit more flexible, so I'm not in front of my PC. Normally, I would be streaming through my capture card on my Twitch channel proper, whether my consoles are hooked up to it or if I'm streaming a PC game. But I haven't used the PS5 broadcast in a really long time. So I just want to see how this sort of um, how it goes, and it might be a way for me to kind of create some videos and some streams for some games that I'm kind of playing on the side. But just like check out this cool story intro again. Techno terrorists. Okay. So I've been playing this game off stream. I think I'm like halfway through it, maybe. It's structured like a Mega Man game. So you have uh, 8 levels to choose from out of the gate. They're not robot masters per se, but they're unique bosses that take place in certain parts of this prison city, and you can select any level out of order. I've been playing on now. There's a bunch of difficulties, and you can change them anytime you want. And I don't know what it impacts other than um, just your play preference. Like if you want a challenging uh, sort of playthrough, classic. I've been playing on classic, so you have fewer lives, deal less damage, aggressive enemies, less power up rates. So they consider it an early '90s experience. Um, and then you have modern and easy. Now you can change these every time you start your file up, which is cool. And some of the trophies that you can earn are pretty brutal and really difficult. You have to finish every level without dying or without getting hit. I think you have to finish. You have to no damage clear every level if you want to unlock like a lot of the extra achievements and trophies. So um, you can just put it on easy and run the game that way if you want to knock those out. I did the first level or one of the levels on easy without taking damage. And it can still be really tricky. So I can't imagine doing that on classic, and the game doesn't seem to ask you to do that. Um, but anyway, if you're struggling, you can always put a lower difficulty on. You can continue playing your same file. So it's pretty um, approachable and flexible. So you don't have to commit to a difficulty if you choose it and you regret it halfway through. It's got a training mode, which I did play through. Teaches you the basics. And then it has like a boss rush mode. So every boss that you defeat gets added to this warden practice. The wardens are the bosses. They're like the robot masters, I guess. But they're not quite robot masters. They're kind of one boss is like this giant plant enemy, a Hindy, very Metal Gear Solid helicopter, very Contra sort of core mechanical uh, robot sort of nonsense. So I'm really liking it so far. I'm really impressed with it. So let's just try to. So last time I played this, I attempted the stadium level and it was really hard. I found the item in it. There's item upgrades, like very Mega Man X style, like you can collect maximum health upgrades at each level, including maximum. Um, oh, I forget what that item's called or what that resource that is for your character. Let's just get into it. Let's try to finish the stadium level again. Since I found the hidden upgrade item, I can just play through it and try to beat it without looking for stuff. But yeah, it's a simple, kind of looks like old Sunsoft 2D platformer. You can run, jump, pretty tight controls. You kind of commit to your direction. You can't really change your movement in the air too well. You have a nice slide, which is really kind of, I'll explain if it comes up, but there's something about sliding off of a ledge or towards a ledge that's kind of finicky and weird feeling. I haven't quite figured it out. If you have like these chakrams, they're your main weapon, and you can hold it and kind of rotate it around your character to reach certain enemies or objects. And you kind of hold it out and run with it for a little bit too. So you can break this card, but it doesn't really do anything during a regular level. So what's cool about this game, when you hit pause, you have a map. And it's kind of like a interconnected, semi-non-linear, like exploration stage is how the game's structured, where you have to find a person, like a contact in the level, which they'll give you like basically a key card, which gives you access to the boss in the level. And obviously the boss gate is located in one area and the contact that has the keys in another. So you have to kind of make your way there, and there's just, you know, simple platforming sequences and enemy encounters and power-ups along the way. So, but it's a really tight 2D experience, I think. These football guys are like the worst. So I'm really curious if my Twitch VOD will be saved from broadcasting from the PS5. I remember when I first started streaming with my PS4, prior to getting a PC that I could properly stream from with a capture card. You know, it's a really basic setup. You don't really have a lot of options. There's not really a lot of customization. So it looks like it's just broadcasting the full screen of the game, which is cool, which is fine. Like I said, this is kind of just me trying to find opportunities to create some sort of content or streams for games that I'm playing on the side. Normally I would just be playing like this by myself offline. But if it creates a VOD, then I can save the upload and the archive, which is cool, but I didn't really research that too well. Seems like there's mixed information on it. I knew that my customized display or setup on my main channel wouldn't show up from the PS5. But I'm cool if my voice is captured. And if the video just gets saved after the fact once it's done streaming. So down there is where the contact is. So you gotta find them and they'll give you the key card. You've got these like Metal Gear Solid style sort of comms conversations. I've already read this. Alright, so the bosses should be below. Now there are these like kind of old school Castlevania style pickup power-ups. They're like these little blocks with a symbol on them. And if you collect 3, your weapon gets upgraded, and it's so fucking strong and powerful. Ideally, you really should go into a boss with that, but it's hard to gather all 3 of the icons and make it to the boss kind of like in one fell swoop, so... You can brute force the boss with your default weapon. Oh, so I tried this and I died last time. This is cool. Really good boss fights in this game. Jumbotron? Oh shit, it's like a giant face. Oof. Okay, so just like that one boss I fought, this thing will blow up in pieces. I'm just going to use my bombs. You have a grenade that you can use. It's pretty powerful. Oh shit. I got him. Dang. Whoa! It's got some last resort phases or patterns here. So close to being dead. There we go. Nearly all the bosses I'm like beating with one health hit point left. It's ridiculous. Oh, what's this? Did I do this right? Okay. I think I get what I was supposed to do there, but I didn't do it right. Alright, we've got 3 levels left. Let's check out the freeway. Oh shit. This is hard to focus on. God damn. Guys, this is brutal. I don't get how you're supposed to destroy these. Oh my god, holy shit. This level is infuriating. Ugh. Yeah, this is brutal. Man, I cannot focus on this level. These enemies are just your bike's too big, and maybe it's because this difficulty is really hard, but I refuse to lower the difficulty. Maybe I just have to try a different level. Oof. Maybe I gotta hold back to see if I can get rid of these things. I don't know. I don't really get it. Now, there's no time to destroy these things properly. We just have to avoid them. Ugh, that felt like shit. You go backwards? Oh my god, there was no checkpoint. I probably should have went to the next screen. I know that was a checkpoint. Wow, it's very Mega Man X. I don't know if that's grading I can jump on. We might as well try. What the fuck? Alright, we're not supposed to... Oh no. Gonna do the whole level from the beginning. Holy shit. That looks like a secret down there, but it's probably a death pit. I'm not gonna mess with that. Fuck. There's the contact. Woof. Hey Yuki, how are you? I'm hanging in, more or less the same. Some life changes and such. Yeah, same here. I'm streaming from my PS5 directly, just to try to. I was curious how the if my VOD will save and just how the setup or the stream looked. Because I haven't done a direct stream. I don't know if I'd say tough changes, yes or no. Yes and no, I guess. Without going into too many details. Here we go. Oh, I don't know what to do. Maybe I should go. No, I'm gonna try to find that item. Because it should be. Thanks, Yuki. I appreciate it. Yeah, soundtrack's great. Here we go. That's what I was looking for. Oh. Oh no! Oh my god! I didn't want to get knocked off. But yeah, I'm in a new space. I don't have all of my stuff here slash set up. I did do a stream from my PC last night, actually, a really short 1-hour stream on this new game called Toxic Tune, which is really cool. So I'm kind of like in the progress or process of moving, more or less. So I kind of wanted to see, it's a little bit more convenient for me at the moment to like just stream straight from my PS5 without all the bells and whistles. So none of my background or overlay shit. And I haven't streamed straight from my PS5, like I said, in a really long time. So I'm just curious, like how, if the, like I said, the VOD will save, so I can just like archive the stream and go from there. And it just gives me a little bit more opportunities to be a little bit more flexible with kind of showcasing just some random games that I've been playing. So, what the fuck was I doing here? Oh yeah, I wanted to go this way again. Yeah, it'll be a process, probably like a whole year long sort of process. I still have the same job, so I started my busy season this past week, so Sundays are like my only days off. Oh cool, my Stream Element stuff still shows. That's interesting. Yeah, I'll be cool if my VOD saves, so I can just add it to my YouTube channel. Like, oh no, no! Oh, and I lost my weapon too. Why did they put that enemy there? That's such a fucking terrible placement. Oh, if you get closer, they roll. That's good to know. So you don't necessarily, you have one weapon, it's these chakrams. You don't necessarily lose it, but there are, in every level, there's these three little three little power-ups you can collect. And they're very similar to like the little power slabs you would collect in Castlevania that make like your whip stronger and your whip longer. But once you gain all three, your chakram or your weapon becomes stronger and bigger, like bigger hitbox, does more damage. But if you get hit 3 times, you lose it. So, and they're honestly like not required, but like you want to kill the boss efficiently, you gotta retain that power up. Alright, let's try this again. Shit, I'm gonna fuck this up. Ugh. Ah! Alright, fuck him. Oh my god, alright. So, I don't care if I die at this point. Oh, you have to, oh my god, you have to go this way. Alright, let's try this boss. Whoa! That's a Mad Max reference, it's funny. I mean, they call the boss Fury Rhodes, R-H-O-A-D-S. That's cool. I mean, this game's essentially like a tribute to like 80s movies. Late 80s, early 90s sort of movies. Yeah. Oh shit. How are you supposed to? Ugh. What a mess. God, that shit just like homes in on you. Oh my god. It's ridiculous. This might be it for me after this try. I don't know how you're supposed to avoid damage during this. This is so frustrating. I'm dead. Your hitbox is just way too big on that bike. And those bullets just like... Alright, well next time I could just speed right to the boss. But that level's tough as shit. So yeah, this is a really good 2D Contra-like. It reminds me of more of Bionic Commando because it has that like I said this at the start of the stream, but sort of like mini non-linear exploration levels where there's like multiple paths and it's all interconnected and you have a mini map. But the levels are very dense, very like good length. Good, they're not overtly long. And the goal is just to get the key to the boss gate, fight the boss, and you beat the level. You don't get any power ups or anything. So like, even though it has like a Mega Man style um, stage select screen, like you're not beating bosses to gain their powers, and bosses aren't weak to certain powers or anything like that. So it's very old school, very Sunsoft. Reminds me of like at least aesthetically or visually has that like Batman NES look, maybe a little bit of Ninja Gaiden, NES Ninja Gaiden a little bit. But yeah, this came out middle, like towards the second half of the year, or maybe towards the end of the year last year, and had my eyes on it. It's totally my type of game, but I didn't get a chance to play it or make time for it last year, so I started it earlier this year. Been mostly playing it off stream until today. But yeah, another good sort of modern retro indie sort of throwback. Uh, Definitely difficult if you're playing on the classic mode. It doesn't fuck around at all. But I really like it. All right, this was a sort of a test stream to see if things would archive correctly from um, broadcasting directly from my PS5. So the stream looks like it held pretty well, surprisingly. It just doesn't have all the bells and whistles like the overlays and the things I normally would have on my channel, which is fine. All right, that's it for me. I will try to come back again soon. Yeah, it was nice catching up, Yuki. Thanks for hanging out and stopping in for a little bit. And I'll see you all again later. All right, bye forever.